congratulations on 30 fantastic years DJing, and where better to celebrate than at Porsche in Portsmouth. This is fantastic, isn't it?
I know. Well, I couldn't have chosen a better place, to be honest.
I'm very grateful for you bringing me as well.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming.
Now, just talk us through 30 years of DJing. Where did it all begin for you?
Well, I mean, it seems like a long time ago now, but when I think about it, it's gone so quick as well. And basically, I started by going to raves in the late 80s, early 90s.
Nice.
And the rave scene sort of fell apart, and the house music sort of was born. And it was something that I was more interested in, so I thought, right, I'm going to have a go at DJing. So I had a go, learned, went to quite a few gigs, and managed to talk to the right people and set up some gigs quite quickly. And then I ended up going to Ibiza within the first year of DJing.
That's fantastic.
So yeah, that was a big surprise, to be honest. So I went out there, played, and they asked me if I'd come back the following year. And I ended up being resident with Carl Cox every week, and all the big names, warmed up for the Prodigy and D-Ream and people like that. And came back to the UK, and I got approached by somebody to start up a night in Southampton. And we started Ménage à Trois, which we created the boat parties basically, and it all stemmed from there really. It just completely blew up. We had Mixmag writing about us every single month, and so the rest is history really. I've ended up DJing all the way through and enjoying it to the maximum really.
Amazing. And as someone that's grown up listening to dance and house music, I've got you to thank for that, you know, being one of the pioneers, especially down here in the south.
Well, I wouldn't call myself a pioneer, but
you're too kind and too modest. Talk us through the last 30 years and how things have changed, because obviously technology has moved on, and we talk about using discs before, and then obviously things went over to digital.
Yeah.
How difficult was that to, you know, navigate?
Well, I mean, I spent 10 years playing vinyl, so obviously it was a really good base for moving over to digital, because the digital decks are so much easier to play on, and they do make life much easier. So obviously going back to vinyl now is just a massive headache, because you think, how did I ever do it? Because you're just fighting it all the time to keep it in time, but with CDJs it's so much easier.
Yeah, I can totally imagine. And the synergy of today is amazing, because not only are you celebrating 30 years in your role, but also the Crafted, the record company that you set up with your partner Simon Sinfeld, you've been celebrating 10 years of that, which is just amazing to bring it all together.
I know, yeah. So we basically are celebrating in October this year. And it just seems crazy. The label's been going 10 years now, and I can just remember the first people that are signed to the label, and and I still keep in touch with those people. So it's really nice. It's almost like we've created this family over the 10 years. So it's we're so proud of what we've achieved so far.
That's great. And I know you've done a number of live streams, and I understand with what you're doing today is incorporating a number of those artists from Crafted and letting them be part of the show as well.
That's right. So my intention is to play just Crafted releases, all sort of new, up-and-coming music, which is going to be available in the next couple of months. And I'm actually going to open the stream with a track from Nick Muir. It's a remix of one of his tracks, which is our #1 selling track for over the 10 years that we've been going.
Fantastic.
And it's a new remix by Pax, so I'm really looking forward to that coming out.
Looking forward to hearing it as well. And I've got to mention as well, because you were involved with BBC Radio 1's Wind Down show, you had 2 residencies with them. What was that like to do?
Oh, well, that was just the pinnacle really, to be honest. Something that we never thought we'd end up doing. I remember listening to Pete Tong on Radio 1 when he first started the Essential selection. So then to get asked to come and do 6 months like that was just like, is this real? And it was perfect timing, because it was right at the start of the pandemic. So we had a captive audience. Nobody could go to clubs. Everybody was listening to radio.
At-home raves.
That's right, and streams, everything. So it was amazing to do it.
Yeah.
And then to get asked to do it again was like, blimey.
It really does feel like a big celebration, and there is a reason that we're here at Porsche. You've got a good connection with them, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm a massive petrol head. I'm lucky enough to own a Porsche, so this is where I bought my car basically. So the guys here are fantastic. They just really look after you. It was an amazing opportunity to do this. So I'm really grateful that they've let us do this here.
It's so exciting. I've been in a car. I don't think I'm ever going to drive anything else other than a Porsche ever again.
So you're definitely sold.
I'm totally sold, and I'm kind of disappointed you bought me because now I can't ever drive my own car again. It's lovely to be here, and congratulations on
Thank you.
30 amazing years.
Thank you.